Hello everyone, welcome back to Wyngs Malaysia, and today we have another episode of Wyngs Coffee Break Session. So as usual, I'm Alex.
I'm Jeremy.
And I Zainal. Hi.
Yeah, so we got a very interesting topic today, which is earnings and spendings. You see, for the past 5 years, I can say, right, like our spending habits and what we earn is very different from each other. And it definitely, sometimes it progresses, sometimes it stays consistent, It's always like patterns to it. So it keeps me wondering, like, because, there's definitely few things over the years that I've been like spending on and I just not ended up using it. So what actually feels like, I feel like this is something that I want to ask you guys, right? It's definitely like, actually like maybe Jeremy. Jeremy, since you're here.
Straight on to me first.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Because, Jeremy, if those that don't know, actually Jeremy just went back from UK. So it's just fresh back to Malaysia.
Yeah. Hi guys.
So Jeremy. So what are the most absurd thing? Up to you. You can give an amount or you can give it in numbers. Yeah.
Most absurd thing that I've spent on.
Yeah.
I think it's more of to an impulse decision. Right?
Okay.
I think so. The most expensive thing I spent on is my car.
Okay.
Yeah. Why? I own a nice car, a Golf, right? But it's expensive. Monthly you have to pay 1,800 ringgit. Yeah.
My God.
That's a lot of money. Yeah. That I think so is the most absurd thing that I've purchased. It's purely because I love cars. I don't mind spending that money because for me to drive a car. I'm pretty sure all of y'all own a car as well.
Yes. Yeah, of course.
And you guys are always running through the thought that, man, I think I can still run this month if I, pay this much of an amount for this car.
Yeah.
Anything for the car.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was having that mindset for the longest time. Yeah.
So let's get to this, right? One question. VW fans out there. It's like, was it worth it?
It was definitely worth it. Oh my god. Okay, nothing like VW because the car is just fun to drive. It's a go-kart on the street, I'd say. It's just so fun to drive. And of course with VW you can do a lot of, performance upgrades.
Yeah.
And of course I did a lot of performance upgrades on the car. I think so me just spending on just performance upgrades on the car is about 15 to 18,000 ringgit. Yeah, just performance up to stage 2. I don't think so I've even completed my stage 2 and I've already spent that much of money. So yeah.
Hearing the numbers breaks my heart, man. But let's go to the guy who actually made a recent purchase. Let's let him know. Let him say what it is that he bought recently. Zainal.
Baru-baru ni aku baru keluar Satria Neo.
Alamak.
Yes. Ini semua sebab kena racun. So aku pun mula plan nak pakai kereta lain tapi beli kereta lain. Itu kira macam alah nak buat macam mana lelaki tukar-tukar fikiran kan.
Yeah.
So bila first aku punya pendapat lepas aku keluar kereta tu, aku macam tak boleh nak bagi tahu lah apa rasanya kan, sebab happy kan. So lepas aku keluar tu paling banyak aku spend untuk baru ni dekat kereta ni lah. Keluar kereta and pergi servis. Baru-baru ni aku tukar alternator semua tu. Oh dekat 1,000.
Oh my god.
Sakit tu.
Yeah, that's the thing about second hand car lah kan.
Second hand.
But to everybody, it's Zainal's first ever car.
Yeah.
So he's
definitely worth the the racun that we need to get to him. He spent just like a week
racun
to racun you guys.
Yeah. If y'all don't understand why we are saying racun, is because most of the boys in the Wyngs team have a hatchback car. We all used to own a hatchback car.
Yeah.
So myself, I own a hatchback. Umar, Alex also owns a hatchback. Zainal owns a hatchback.
Yeah.
Ishwell used to own a A45 hatchback. Now switched to another hatchback, which I won't tell y'all. It's a secret.
Yeah, you guys gonna see that later on. So I think in that case, right? Since like I get the feeling of buying the first car, that feeling won't be the same as other cars. Like this is your first car. This is the first time that holding that key, the grunt and everything. So the feeling is just out of the world. And for you guys that don't know actually, right? Zaina used to actually made before he get racun with all these things. He actually already wanted to buy a new car, kan?
Yes.
He wanted to buy a new car. So he wanted to buy a Proton, what? I think
Saga.
I think a new car. So we managed to get him out of the box, buying something like a bit rash and all.
Spend.
Which maybe I don't know, but I don't think he's gonna regret it. But,
Definitely.
yeah, he's gonna have a blast lah with that car. So after all these points of we buying these things, right? For me, of course, I think I would say it would not be a big amount, but it's the decision that actually make me feel like I feel I was spending a bit rash, and I was spending $200 on a shirt. Yeah, and the fun fact about it is that the shirt, right, after a week gone.
Why?
Yeah, because I put it in a washing machine, I think, and then when it's a white color shirt. So if you put it in a washing machine, you're not supposed to
Expose the
other
other
expose the
shirts.
other color shirts, right?
Yeah.
Being the stupid guy I am, happens. But but yeah, that was the 200 ringgit that for some people might be not. A
Hey,
big amount,
but it's
right?
now with colors, being exposed in a white, it's a design. It's called style.
Oh my god, but this one is crazy. It will just look out of place. You know that it's a branded shirt and you f***ed it up somewhere. So yeah, I was really feeling that okay, that was like it. It's like, but these kind of things, right? I don't feel like, even though whatever purchases that I made over the years, I don't feel like I regret it. I don't know about you guys. Do you guys
Never
have you-
regretted. I never regretted a single minute of me buying that car or doing that car.
Yeah.
It's just pure happiness.
Same lah. Lepas keluar ni pun biasanya orang akan fikir kenapa kita beli kereta second kan. Sedangkan kalau kau beli kereta baru, kau dalam masa 5-6 tahun kau tak payah kisah pasal kereta tu rosak.
Yeah.
So aku pun mula-mula fikir macam tu juga. Tapi once aku dah tengok balik, kalau aku minat kereta, so kereta second ni aku boleh buat, so aku akan buat dia, aku akan jaga dia.
I think that's what's important, The thing I feel like when people first purchase something, right, even in a big amount, is that it's your money. It's whatever it is, it's a hard-earned cash that we get. So we deserve that, I feel. For guys, it's a very different thing because we don't actually go enjoy spending ourselves every single time.
Yeah, we rarely spend.
Yeah.
We rarely
I
spend,
think within
but
this room, I think
yeah,
not much that
we
actually
don't
do
spend.
that on a daily
But when we
basis.
spend, we spend.
Yeah. So I think it's not actually taking a guilty pleasure into that is not actually a problem.
Yes.
I
But-
agree.
Yeah, but for some people it might be different. But for me, right, I can say that I'm not really a big spender. To be honest, I'm not really the one that actually put in a lot, because I kind of like get this idea of like, even in terms of not just your belongings, things like maybe the things you wear. I'm the type of guy actually the things that you see on me is never been things that are pricey. I rarely buy luxury stuff, and I kind of get the feeling that actually, to be honest, is in my own perception, I feel like you can actually look like a king, look luxurious, and then look fancy, without having to spend like this like spending big,
Thousands,
thousands and stuff. So but yeah, for you guys, I think what do you think?
For me, let's talk in terms of clothing, right? Or unnecessary purchases. For me, in terms of clothing, it's not about the brand or it's not about anything else. It just needs to be comfortable. I need to feel comfortable. I need to feel good. I don't care about the brand. As
Yeah.
long as I'm
Yeah.
comfortable in it, I'm happy already.
Yeah,
In terms of unnecessary spending, I think you can do that to just have the happiness of to do it, but there should be a limit that you keep to yourself. This is how I can spend unnecessarily, but you can't go over the limit lah. But yeah, happens for me. Clothing wise, just comfort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you got the time to spend a little bit more, just spend, because you're gonna wear it every day anyways. Yeah. But macam mana nak cakap Zainal? Maybe kalau kita macam Zainal kan, Zainal jenis yang suka beli barang tu like macam nak kumpul duit untuk beli barang tu, kumpul 2-3 bulan beli barang, ke you nak macam just belilah nanti cari jalan. Kalau macam mana nak bayar and everything.
Kalau aku lah, dia macam contoh hujung bulan tu aku dapat gaji kan. So aku pentingkan komitmen dulu lah. Keluar tepikan duit komitmen apa yang betul. So yang balance tu baru aku fikir macam okay, contoh lah kata aku nak beli baju lah kan. And baju tu aku tengok harga dia dalam 100 lebih. So aku akan fikir benda ni perlu ke tak? Sebab kita ada dua pilihan, kehendak dengan keperluan. So aku kena pilih baju ni keperluan ke kehendak? kalau keperluan maksudnya aku pakai hari-hari, itu maksudnya keperluan jugalah. Kalau aku pakai just nak lawa, pakai sekali lepas tu simpan dalam almari, itu kehendak namanya. So kenapa aku kena habiskan duit RM100 dekat satu baju, sedangkan kalau aku pergi kat macam local brand macam FOS ke apa semua tu, kau boleh dapat 3 baju RM90. Lagi
That's
jimat
true,
kan. So memanglah orang cakap kita kena kemas di mata orang. Tapi kita macam kita kena kemas untuk diri sendiri je lah. Kita tak lantaklah apa orang nak fikir pasal kita. Janji kita asalkan kita selesa, kemas and dah jalan je. Tak payah fikir pasal kau sangat pun.
But time macam ni kan, bila sekarang ni kau rasa macam okay, maybe for now your habit will be like that. Kau rasa macam kita simpan duit, kita ikut commitment. Actually this one is very technical tau, because how to say it is technical is because of, you know, kalau if you remember Jeremy, this was in our economics class. You know, the wants and needs, right?
Oh, yeah.
Those
So when
things.
Zainal brought it up, I was like, man,
I was like-
man's talking some systems right
Yeah,
now.
the guy was like really implying what he learned. You know, kau belajar ni ekonomi dulu. Patutlah, it makes sense now.
Well, for the first time you put it to good use.
Yeah.
Normally we don't.
No, I was like, when I was 18, I started to earn my things. I was like, this, you know, I'm not gonna do it because I just spend on it. But yeah, it's very hard to put that kind of principle in terms of spending habits. I, for one, not really actually good with managing these things. I think it took me a few years to actually gauge, and as you progress, as you earn more, and then you learn how to manage, and you have more commitments to yourself, right? Then it becomes a whole other different thing. But okay lah, that is the situation if this is the current present situation that you're in right now. But katalah you got the money, let's say you're within, not to say tomorrow itself also, you get twice the more you earn, maybe 3 times lah, 3 kali daripada apa yang kau earn. So kau rasa mungkin kau akan beli barang-barang yang kau nak beli?
Dia kira macam benda ni, kalau dulu senang cakap, dululah kau ada something yang kau minat kan. Masa kau kecil kau nak beli, contoh kata nak beli motosikal lah, motor kau ada motor favourite kau, and kau nak beli, kau tak ada duit. So caranya kau kena kerja and kau dapatkan duit tu untuk beli motor tu. Tapi bila kau macam kau cakap, lepas ni dah 3 kali ganda gaji kau makin besar, kalau kau rasa niat kau nak tukar baru, boleh, tapi kau jangan lupakan dia yang memula bawa kau pergi mana-mana before kau tukar benda baru tu. So jangan macam bila dah ada benda baru, benda lama kau lupalah.
Okay.
So itu yang kalau ada banyak sekali duit macam mana pun, tetap spending untuk yang lama ni juga.
Tapi macam mana tu? Maknanya kalau kau beli barang tu, so kalau sekarang ni kalau kau dah ada barang, katalah kau afford untuk nak beli another kereta, so maknanya kereta yang lama yang tu kau nak simpan ke macam mana?
Aku selalu simpan sebab tu first car. First car itu everything lah, sebab dia lah apa orang kata,
ada
memories
sentimental
lah.
value.
Sentimental value. Dia ada memories dengan car tu, kereta tu. So kenapa kita nak jual? Melainkan kalau kita desperate, baru fikir macam tu. So kalau selagi kita ada duit, kita boleh betulkan kereta tu, betulkan. Asalkan dia gerak cukup.
So benda-benda tu better to keep lah. Jangan lupa apa yang kita spend first time tu until now But Jeremy, you had a experience of working abroad. So you know how things are expensive there. You think some of the things are cheap here but expensive there. I was just wonder, right? There is a difference, I think, in terms of surviving there and here. So
100%.
Yeah. So like, how is it? Do you think that you would feel like earning better there? Actually, earning there is better.
Depends. Okay, to answer your first question, right, on what you would do if your salary is like 3 times higher. I don't know. It's actually up to the person. I had and maybe still have that habit of I don't like when I have, let's say I have a certain amount, I make sure that my commitment is just nice, like so it's actually a bit high, so that I don't not practice paying for something. I started this very young and early, because before even paying like 2,000 ringgit commitment a month, to leverage that much of money a month, you can't suddenly do it, a flip of a finger. You have to practice doing it. So I always had to practice. Even though I was earning, I'll put at least 70% of my salary as like a commitment base. so that I constantly don't feel comfortable with what I have. Yeah, because when I put myself in that position, right, I constantly work more, I constantly find more ways to make money, right? So I'm never comfortable, right? So in terms of if let's say in 5 years time my salary is gonna get high, right? I think I'm still gonna make myself like high commitment, so I am not comfortable until one day hopefully that I can maybe whatever commitments I have I can release it and then enjoy the rest, which what I might be doing this year or next year, because I've started commitments very early, like age of 18. Yeah, and I'm now 24, so from 18 to 24 I can say that I have not enjoyed as much as how I can with the money I have. I'm always making sure that I practice to make a commitment of a small car and a house. Always practicing that. So now I'm almost reaching that, and I'm almost able to achieve that. Now I don't want to have like a very heavy commitment on me. I want to enjoy a bit, or since I already have what I need. So I switch. So it's really based on how you look at the commitment. Is your commitment just to put weight on you, or is that commitment to give you a motivation to earn more? Two ways to look at it. But Umar's second question, if you're working overseas, how would that play a role? It's a whole different ball game. Why? Because when you're overseas, it's more to you spending wisely to survive, right? Because everything in UK is expensive. A normal nasi lemak meal with Milo ice for 3 people can go up to 500 to 600 ringgit. No joke. 3 people, nasi lemak ayam rendang and Milo ice for 3 hours can go up to 600 ringgit. That's if you buy at a restaurant, right? But if you want to cook yourself, it's way cheaper. Groceries are super cheap in UK. So you have to play smart. So in terms of you wanting to go there to just live your life there, then I would say you have a very good opportunity to save good money and then get it in Malaysia, or even to make good earnings out of UK and start a business there. But if you're going there to just VK and everything, it's a scary place to go throw your money because there's a lot going there.